Good evening, cats and kittens, pups and pooches. Yep, you're seeing what you're seeing. It's Susie Q96 filling in this time spot tonight because Sir Benji is out at the swimming hole watching his granddaughter in her swimming meet. And I haven't been on here for months and months. I don't have any of the bells and whistles I used to have. It is what it is. Um, I don't even see any comments, so I don't know if the stream is even working. So, that being said, if you're in the room, please post something because I have no idea. Well, it says I'm here, so I guess that's good. The purpose of this stream is to go through a box of pennies I found on my desk so I can take them back to the bank. And also to answer any questions from anybody who has them about where I have been for months and months. It all has to do with my health. Well, a lot of it does, and the rest of it has to do with me not being able to get the software working for the Streamlabs. I will work on that some more if I decide I want to do anything else. I don't really think anybody's planning on being here anyway. I don't know if anyone can hear me or not. I do not know. I know nothing. I don't know if we have audio or not. It says I do. Anyway, I'm just going to be going through a whole bunch of pennies. If I see signs of life, I will turn off the microscope camera and turn on the human being camera. But I got a whole bunch of old pennies here I need to attend to. And I always like to put them on video because one time I found an Indian head and nobody believed me. So anyway, I don't think anybody's even going to show up. So, but I'm going to open this roll. And see what I end up with, if anything. Like I said, I didn't figure anybody was going to show up. I put it in my community posts, and I also told everybody last night on the Sir Benji show that I was going to be doing this, but I've been gone, I think, since almost a year, since last October, I think, maybe. So I don't really expect anybody to show up. But I do need to go through these pennies, which I can't even get open. I remember back in the old days, we used to use those little small screwdrivers for that. I may have to get me one. All right, I got her open. I got her open. See what we got. Also, StreamYard is not recording this, so I'm not really gonna like super duper go through these since there's nobody here. I'm just gonna look and see if there are any yeah, any of those. Well, somebody came to see me. Chris, can you hear me? It would be good if somebody could hear me. I got a penny story to tell if enough people show up about my shopping trip today, my yard sailing with Sir Benji. Ah, there we go. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I'm not doing like a super search for errors and all that kind of stuff on these rolls. I'm gonna set them free back out into the wild, but I am gonna search them for those. I just found my first sweetie. Looky there. Just raw have the wheatie in it. Yeah, Mr. Sir Benji, he's off tonight, so I'm filling in his spot. He is at granddaughter's swim meet. If he managed to wake up. Mike the Greek! Hi, Mike! I am going to come on camera, but it is going to scare people. I will warn you, I am not well. I haven't been well for a bit, and I don't look too good. But I did manage to figure out I can only have one camera running at a time. I can't pay $44.95 a month to do this. That's one of the reasons I quit. And I can't get the other software to function. But okay, before we see what that is, I'm gonna scare you guys. If I can find myself. I'm losted. I'm losted. Camera. I don't know what camera I'm on. I have no idea what we're gonna get, which camera or anything. Oh, that's not the one, but you see part of me there. It must be this one. There I am. I look 100 years older. I can't put my teeth in right now because I have a blister from them on the inside of my mouth. So I look like a 100-year-old lady over the last 6 months. Been through a lot of health issues. This, they think it's a lymph node issue, this swelling and all that there junk. So there I are. I'm pretty scary. In the background, all of those boxes back there. All of this is my eBay stuff that I'm attempting to get listed and sold. All of these white boxes, those are all 45 records. This is books. That's my medicine box. If you think I don't take some medicine, look at that. That whole big container is nothing but meds. Ain't that the crap? Anyway, I'll tell you a little story. I'm going to go back to the microscope now because I can only do one at a time. I'm using the free version. They're not letting me do much with it, but I'm going to tell you a funny story about something that happened today with Sir Benji and I out sourcing for our eBay stores. We went to this one sale, bought a couple of small items, and On the way out, I picked up a penny off the driveway, because I pick up coins. All coin people, I think, pick up coins. And I found this in the same roll. Anyway, I picked this penny up, and we went on to the next yard sale. And while we were there, we picked up a couple more little items. And this gentleman had this beautiful fountain in his yard. It was a pretty nice house. Okay, we got a 57D there. So he had this great big fountain. And I noticed that people had been throwing pennies in and making wishes on this gentleman's fountain. So I got out the penny that I had found at the previous yard sale and threw it in the fountain and made a wish. And so then we went to another town over a little ways from where we were and went to these 2 yard sales that were right next to each other. And this relates to those white boxes that I showed you, where I found a box of 45 records, which that is the main thing that I'm selling on eBay, is I sell a lot of records. So I bought the whole box because it was only $5 for all of them. There was one record in there that would have been worth a fortune, but it was broken. But anyway, I bought it. Randy knew I was going to buy it. Sir Benji's like, she's going to buy that. And so I did. And then when we got back in his van to go on to the next sale, he asked me what I had wished for at the previous sale. And I had to tell him the truth. My wish at the fountain was that I would find a box of 45 records. And I did. So that was kind of cool. Oh, look, I just opened a new roll. Here's another one. This was one reason that I wanted to go through this box and not just take it back, was because I had done 5 rolls out of this box months and months back, and every roll had had at least one Wheatie in it. So I didn't want to just take it back because I thought maybe there might be something groovy in here. If there were more people, I would be having a contest. But I did tell people in Sir Benji's show last night that I was going to do this. And I did make a post in my community on YouTube. So that was a 58. Let's see if I'm not searching these for errors or other valuables right now. I just want to get through them. I'm putting them in a container so that I can go back through them later on when I have my cheat sheet and everything. And I'm going to try again to get the, what is the name of that stupid thing? The software that Randy uses. Streamlabs. The software is on my computer, but it's not recognizing the cameras properly. I'm not sure why that is happening, but I did pick up another camera a couple weeks ago at a yard sale, and I'm going to try it and see if I can get, because that's the holdup. I can't get it to recognize the cameras. It will only recognize one, and it's not recognizing my microscope. And so, correct. I'm probably going to have more time to work on that, because after 13 years, I have retired from my position as unpaid publicist for Question Mark and the Mysterians. I did have done 2 shows with them in the last couple months, and my body can't do it. I'm not well enough to be effective at my job anymore. So that being said, I'm not going to subject myself to what I went through last weekend in Detroit. It is not happening. So since I am not working with them anymore, I maybe will have some time to figure out this camera situation. And if I can, I don't know that I'm going to be doing much more metal detecting. That's another thing my body has just kind of given out. I can't I don't motor well anymore. So I may be selling my detecting equipment, but I also may just focus more on my pop-up Deadbeat club kind of stuff where we just talk about different stuff. And I've also been entertaining the idea of doing a music show where I interview some of my musician friends. Oh, I see a Canadian in here. Speaking of Canadians, I guess some of you heard that Sir Benji and I went to a concert. We went to see, why did I put that out? That's not the Canadian. Or maybe I just dreamed I saw Canadian in here. But anyway, we went back in August, there we go, to see Burton Cummings from the Guess Who. That was a great show. And that band is reforming. So reminded me, because here's my Canadian. I found him. I knew there was one in there. And I'm just dumping these into a little plastic tub so I can look at it later. Because I have a whole box, and when I roll them back up, I will look at them. But they have got to go back to the bank because I am broke. I was diagnosed with a whole bunch of blood clots in my lung back in May, April. I don't remember exactly when, but I was in the hospital for a bit for that one. And it's been a long, slow recovery, in which time I was making almost zero money on my eBay store. So, okay, there was no Weedy in there, but we got the Canadian. Oh, I forgot to turn him over. See what that be. What it be? It'd be a 2-1. All righty. Next victim. So far, I have found something in every roll. That's a good thing. But yeah, I need to cash in a lot of these coinage items. Yeah, you're right, Chris. I need to do that. I need to go back to where that fountain was, throw another penny in there. But first, I got to find a penny. Because, see, that was a found penny. That wasn't this one that I had. That was one that I found as we were leaving a sale. Trying to remember what Sir Benji bought today. I know he bought some shoes and oh, some uranium glass. 2 pieces of uranium glass. And a couple things. Chicken Man Dan. Yeehaw! Yeah, I have no sound effects either. I'm running on like the bare bones skeletal system here. Oh, got a Canadian out of this roll too. Just park her there for a minute. I appreciate everybody stopping in, saying howdy hi. It's been a long time since I've done a stream. Ooh, there's another Canadian, same roll. And another one. Wow. We're stocking up on Canadians in this roll. Okay, let's see what the date on this one is. This one is a 19... Oh, this is one of those bicentennial ones, the 1867, 1967 ones. Cool. Doing good on Canadian. And then I got this one, same roll. Ooh, she's kind of been abused. Domestic violence on that one. Let me see where we at. What is 1964? And then I got this same roll. 1963. And I haven't even looked at the rest of the roll yet. I've only looked at about 7 of them. I'll have to go back through them, I think. I'm betting there's some treasure I'm overlooking here. But like I said, I recently returned about $60 worth of change that I found on and under my desk. Yep, that was it. 3 Canadians. I'm not unhappy about that. Anyway, if anybody has any questions, because I've been gone a long time, I'll be happy to be as honest as I can about it. Things are going very slowly with the treatment plan for my IgG4 down at U of M, but we're moving forward slowly. Okay, another roll. Let's crack this bad boy open. See what we got. See what we got. I know it's boring because I don't have my sound effects. I really don't have much of anything on this system here. It is what it is. It is, but it is what it is. At least it fired up and the camera, it recognizes the camera. So there's something. That is something. Come on. Get out of there. Arthritis is here in the house with me. Some of you may know him. He's a pain. He's a pain. Another. Nope. I thought it was a Canadian. It's not. It's just Abe not being honest with me. Come on, gotta find something in here. Come the heck? Oh, that's a shield. No yield shield. Yeah, I used to have music. I used to have all kinds of stuff. I got nothing, honey. Nothing. I don't know how to fix the problem with the other software. I'll see if I can't find a video. Doug Harding. Hi, Dougie. This roll was a dud. There was no Wheaties, no Canadians, no high yield, no nothing. The heck am I looking at here? A dirty coin. I got a dirty one. What is this? What is this? That's a Canadian. There is a Canadian in here. I don't think we can cipher what kind. 1979. Anybody want to confirm that for me? I think that's what it says. But that means every roll we have opened so far has had something in it. So that saved me right at the end. All right, we'll file that up there. Open up another one. 1979. Thank you. Thank you. It's all good. I probably should have ate before I did the show. What the heck? I'll come back on camera in a minute and stir Doug. He hasn't seen me for a while. There we go. There's some falling out of the tube. Come on now. Darn. They super glue this tube closed. Yeah, M3 is actually here. I'll see if I can get him on camera here shortly. I will indeed. Junk, 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 junk. Like I said, we're not doing the big search. We're just skimming them, looking for Wheaties and Canadians, and actually wouldn't mind finding an Indian head. That'd be groovy. That would be real groovy. I think we're gonna get skunked on this roll. Ah, we did not get skunked. Next to the last one, I found a Wheatie. Woohoo! So we didn't get skunked. Let's see what we got. We got a 44S. Am I reading that correctly? 44S. Ah, cool. Cool. I mean, cool. That jumped out like the third from the last penny in the roll. I'm pretty sure that's an S. Which means that so far every roll I have opened has produced at least one keeper. Yeah, that's an S. Woohoo! Next. Yeah, like I said, this box of pennies has been on my desk, I'm going to say, since around October of last year. I did 5 rolls out of it back then, and all of them produced something. So far, I mean, it's not any major things, but it's consistent. So that's working for me. All right, let me do this so I can scare everybody. I have no teeth. I have no hair. It's scary stuff, folks. It is scary. And that's how scary it is. I'm all puffed up, and no teethus, very little hair. But I'm still here. I still here. Hey, Ron. Welcome, welcome. So far, I have found, what have I found? Wheaties, Canadian, 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 uh, Lincoln Life series. No, that's a Canadian. I thought that was a Lincoln Life. Nope, that's Canadian. Wheatie. Wheatie. That's the Lincoln Life. Okay, so far, 1, 2, 3 Wheaties, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Canadians, and a Lincoln Life. Pretty good. I'm not unhappy with that. I like that 44S. That was a good one. Hello, Ron. Like I said, in order to get through the whole box, I am not studying each individual coin like I normally would. I am just cherry picking the Wheaties and Canadians and such like that. But I really need to cash this in at the bank in the next few days. I got way behind on bills and got to pay them. I got to get my eBay store cranked back up and all that. Oh, yeah, anyway, I was telling y'all what Sir Benji bought. He bought some tools. I just don't remember what. I bought a pair of shoes. These are things to sell, mostly. I bought a pair of shoes. I bought a new cane because I left mine. Well, I kind of lost mine in Detroit last Friday night at the Question Mark and the Mysterian show at the Rooster Tail in downtown Detroit. And I don't really see me driving back to try to to get it. I know where it is, but the venue doesn't open until like 5 in the evening, and I don't drive at night, so I wouldn't be able to get back home. So one of the things I bought today, yeah, got another Canadian. One of the things I bought at a yard sale today was a cane for $2, so that I would have one. I don't think I'm going to be able to get mine back, so I tried to talk them into mailing it back to me because it's one of the canes that folds up, but they didn't seem to be too interested in helping me out, so I spent $2 on a cane, and I bought a book about Jackie Robinson, the $5 box of 45 records, a Washburn guitar gig bag, for $4. That's a pretty good deal on that. I don't remember. Oh, a couple of hand embroidered pillowcases. I said most of that is selling stuff. Okay, there's the treasure from this one. Jimmy LaCurry. Hi. I don't know what this is. It's too beat up to tell. Wow, look at that. That's a shield penny that looks that bad. Those things are just garbage. We got another Canadian. That makes 6 of them so far. Anyway, it's been something. I did grow a garden this year, which is pretty amazing since I live on the 5th floor of a high-rise. Some of it worked, some of it didn't. I got lots of tomatoes. They're still coming up. A couple peppers. The potato crop kind of failed. Some spinach, some cabbage, some lettuce, a few beans. I'm learning more about growing vegetables in pots, but it has saved me some grocery money, so that's good. M3, he's fat and lazy like always. I'm going to try to get him on camera here in a bit. See if I can. Uh-oh. We be throwing. Oh, throw some stuff. Please. Well, thank everybody for stopping by to see me. One of my other problems was that my eye got real bad there for a while. I couldn't read the stream. That's why I would pop over into Sir Benji's and kind of test myself, see how much I could see. So, and he said he might pop in here while he's at the swim meet. It just depends. And he's at the granddaughter's swim meet tonight. Uh-oh, we may be gonna get skunked. All I'm seeing is shields and stinking Lincolns. I haven't seen them halfway through so far. I haven't seen any Canadians or. We did not get skunked. No skunking allowed. Nutter. Where you going, Emmy? Huh? Where you going, buddy? Stretch him out. Let me see if I can get him on here real quick. Yes, do not be afraid. I know I'm scary. Emmy, where are you at, buddy? Where'd you go? Emmy, come here, bud. Come on. Come on, baby. Okay, it's that camera. Let me see if I can take the camera to him. I know it'll make you dizzy. There he is. There's that fat boy. Oh, he left. He went that way. I can't track him because there's furniture in the way. Oh, now he's down here. Em. Say hi, everybody. Say hi. Oh, there he goes. Under the chair. Around the corner. There he is. There's a pretty good shot of the M. Say hi, Emma. Hi. Hi, good boy. Anyway, he's fat and happy. We're taking good care of the M. I've been through a couple of nursing assistants. Unfortunately, they don't last long. They have high turnover. I imagine it's probably a pretty stressful gig. Let's see what year this one is. 1940. All right. Nope. I thought that one might be a weedy, but it was not. It was not. It was not. There's some grubby looking pennies in this roll. Yeah, we still didn't get skunked. We did get one weedy out of that group. Got plenty of rolls left. Oops. Next on the roll. Nothing on ends. Nothing on the ends. Let me see. Oh, I got 6 people in here. That's more than I thought I would get, truthfully. Not having been on for months, other than little short things. Got Canadium. That's from the new roll. That was about 12 in. I heard there's supposed to be some kind of coin show coming into the area soon. I don't know much about it. And there's a second one from this roll. That one's about halfway in. I can't get the paper off. Oh, there we go. All right. See what we got. Nothing. 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 Third Canadian of the roll. 1999 or 66.61 if you want to flip it over. My goodness. Fourth Canadian of the roll. 1981. Bunch of Canadians. Got to get used to finding those again now that I've been back in Michigan for a while. Didn't find hardly any of them when I was in Virginia. Oh my goodness. Here's another one. 79. Okay, let me see what I got here. And that's it for that roll. Whoa. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Canadians out of that roll. I don't know how long I'm going to last at this, but I'm going to keep going for a bit. Been on here 45 minutes for me. That's pretty good. Oh, goodness. And I do appreciate everybody stopping by to see me. I don't get out much anymore. Whee! And first thing that hit the table. Looky there. A nice, shiny 1995 Canadian. Anybody still here? I got a feeling most of you are in another channel and you're just logged in here, but that's fine. I appreciate it anyway. What you doing, M? Mr. M3 Kid Man. Oh, second Canadian from this row. This one is 66. Nothing, 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 honey. Nothing, 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 nothing. I got it out. 10 more to go in this roll. But we did get Canadians. So far we have not been skunked. I think we got one more. So we got 3 Canadians out of this. There's the last one, 1991. So far, we're consistent. Have not been skunked yet. And nothing on the enders. Got a shield on one end. Oh, I should have brought some scissors or something over here. I'm not dancing getting these bad boys open. Ouch. I think I might do a gift away of a couple of coins I found in a vending machine the other day. A couple of $1 coins that I found in the change slot. Excuse me. Get me a little sip o' drink. Yeah, if I can find those 2 coins. I happen to already have both of them in my little book. But anyway, yeah, there they are. I thought I put them in this little jar over here. Okay, let me get these 3 Canadians moved. Start the next roll. Yeah, this is gonna give these away later, maybe in a duck race or a contest. I got a George Washington dollar, pretty good condition. I found in the soda machine in the community room where I live, doing something with this gal. So couple doll hairs will maybe be given out later. Yeah, I heard a rumor a couple months back that somebody was saying that I died, but fortunately Sir Benji is on often enough that people know that's not true. This roll is also saved by Canada. No, I haven't died yet. I'm trying not to do that. It doesn't sound like any fun to me. It just doesn't. So I just keep plugging away. Main thing I'm working on my eBay store. I've got close to 7,000 records to sell and a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, let me see what year our Canadian was. 1991. Wasn't a whole lot in this roll, but we did also get a Lincoln Life series. So again, not the skunk. No Pepe Le Pew here. Unless you want to count M3's little litter box. Some children fingers, yeah. I miss Mikey and his children fingers. I might be here a while. Come on back. I still got over half of this box to go. Don't know how long I'll last, but we shall see. I don't see anything on the enders. Yeah, I miss old Mikey. And I miss not having all of my stuff where I could at least keep my tribute to him going. Yeah, I'll try to get all that back somehow if I decide to keep doing this here. Oh, come on. Kind of surprised my brother hasn't crawled through here. Of course, I didn't really specifically tell him I was going to do live stream. So, Scooby. Oh, some of you probably don't even know that I bought a van. I have transportation now. I bought a 1999, yeah, you heard me right, 1999 Chevy Astro van. It's not the prettiest thing on the inside because it's a cargo van, but my logic behind it is, number one, it only had 122,000 original miles on it. And if I find myself at a point where I have to use a wheelchair, I can convert it, make it usable with the chair. I didn't want to buy a car and then find myself in the position of having to sell the car to buy a van. So I just went ahead and bought a van that's already pre-gutted, so I don't have to do that. So I do have transportation. I don't drive at night because I do have a little bit of situation with my eye, but I can get to my doctor's appointments and that kind of thing. I actually have driven all the way to Ann Arbor, which is an hour away. So hanging in there with that. That's why I'm broke. It wasn't that the van was so expensive, but the insurance is brutal. And I had to put 2 tires on the back because when I bought it, it had dry rotted snow tires on the back. And I'm going to have to get 2 more. I got all weather tires to put on the back, and I have to get 2 more and replace the front ones before it gets too wintry. So again, I got to get my act together with my eBay store. Not been doing too good on that, but come on now, I'm 2/3 of the way through here. I haven't found anything yet. Come on, we need something, even if it's just a Canadian. Come on, I don't want to get skunked. No skunks, no whammies. What was that show where there no whammies? I don't remember. A game show. Ah, we are saved. We are saved by Canada again. Down to the last 7 pennies. Well, this is it for this roll. We got, ooh, look at him. I don't remember seeing something like that. What the heck am I looking at here? Oh, that's not Canada. That's Bermuda. We got the Bermuda. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember seeing any Canadian coins with hogs on them. Yeah, this is a Bermuda penny. Cool. We'll just leave him there for a second while I clear this off. That's kind of neat. Anybody else seen one of these before? That's pretty cute. Yeah, I've never seen that before. I initially thought it was Canadian because Queen Elizabeth was on there. But then when I turned it over and I saw that hog on there, I'm like, wait a minute. They don't have no pigs, Canadian coins that I know of. And then I realized it said Bermuda. Bermuda. All right, let's open up another one. See what other weirdos we can find. So far, undefeated. What is that? We got here junk, 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 junk. Whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. And I'm just gonna leave that little pig sitting there. Maybe he'll bring me some luck. Uh-oh. We're down to like the last 15. It's not looking good. Well, this is the end. We got skunk. Yep, that's a Bermuda boar. I'd never seen one before. Yep, we finally got skunked. We went through a bunch of rolls before we got skunked. Oh well, it was bound to happen. It were bound to happen. Close that, get another container. Yeah, that's kind of a cool coin. I never had one of those before. Next, we're just gonna leave the boar there for now. That's the most novel coin I found tonight. That and the 44S Wheatie. That was pretty good. Nothing. Nada. Zero. Zippy. Nothing. Nada. Zero. Zippy. Nothing. Nada. Zero. Zippy. Zippy, zippy, zippies. A lot of zippies in here. What's that? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Not doing good here. Seems like the tide has shifted now. We were getting something out of every roll till the last one. And now, not looking good. Down to the last 6. And nothing. 2 rolls in a row. Nothing. I will be going back through these later looking for specific key dates and that kind of stuff. But right now, I just want to get a preliminary cherry pick. And then over the weekend, I'll check them out while I'm rolling them back up to take back to the bank. And when I take them back and roll them up, I have put a little mark on the rolls because Sir Benji and I use the same bank. And I at least mark all the rolls I take back with a little symbol that I put on the rolls. So if they try to give those to Sir Benji, he knows I've already been through them. but I haven't been doing coins much lately, so really hasn't been an issue. And I hardly ever do half dollars, which is his main thing, because I be po. I can't do half dollars. Nothing, 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 nothing. Come on, be kind to the old lady. Jeez, being mean to me. Being mean, being mean. Nothing. I am not happy here. Come on now. This looks like the third junker in a row. Yeah, third junker in a row. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Hmm, I think I'll probably be on about another half hour and then I'm gonna stop for a bit. I don't want to wear myself out. And I did not eat or take my meds. It's just now time for me to take my meds. So. Come on, baby. Yeah, I got that box full of 45 records, and I was so excited because there was a Beatles record on a label that is pretty rare, and then I got in there and it was broken. Yeah, I was broken then because I thought I had maybe got me some money, but nope, 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 nope. I'm gonna look it up anyway, see how much it was worth. And then I'm afraid I'll cry. Come on. This is bad. Is this 3 in a row that I didn't get anything, or 4 in a row? Okay, at least I got it open. Nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Nope. Hey, we got us a weedy. How about that? Finally gonna put my little boar up there. Let's see what else is in here. Nothing there. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Whole bunch of nothings in here. But I got that weedy. I'll have to check him out. That is a weird looking mess. Just that one. Let's see what she is. Ah, I know that year. I was born that year. That means excuse me, I'd be old. I'd be old. At least we didn't get skunky. It's too quiet in here. I miss my old setup with all the music and Big Bang Theory peoples and all that stuff. Of course, I miss having all the people. I don't have any viewers anymore. Oh, well. Oh. Thank you, Chris, for making some noise, keeping me awake. Darn it. I'm throwing pennies at you, MJ. No pennies. There's 3 pennies on the floor. I'm getting. Oh. Sad. I can't see what that is. Oh, it's a dirty shield. Yeah. Junk. 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 More junk. Oh my, yep, more junk. Consistent, aren't we? Junk, junk, junk. Hunky, junky, junk. Come on now. Be something. Some little poking piece of something. This is not proving to be profitable. An entire roll of junk. Hey, Bart. How you doing, honey? Thank you for coming by to see me on one of my very rare visits. This is the stripped down version. It's the Monday night Lodo coin collecting show on Thursday night, filling in the Sir Benji spot since he's, I believe, at the swimming meet. He could be asleep because he said he was going to go home and take a nap after we got done with the yard sale adventure today. Went down to the hot dog heaven, had a couple conies. That was about noon o'clock. And he was heading for the house. Oh, I forgot I got the rest of my root beer. I forgot I had that. They have some real nice draft root beer there. Trash. Oh, my My aide is going to hate me tomorrow. I got paper and stuff all over the floor. So far, the most interesting find of the night has been our Bahama boar. Plucked him out of a roll. Never seen one before. And that was kind of cute. Nothing. Lots of nothings. We were doing so good about the first 10 rolls. There was either a Canadian or a Wheatie or Bahama boar in there, but the last few have not been providing much in the way of satisfaction. Yeah, that is really cool. Let me flip it over. At first I thought it was Canadian because I saw Queen Elizabeth, but it didn't have everything, and then I turned it and realized it was Bermuda, and I flipped it over and there's the boar. So that's probably one of the cooler pennies I've found. I have found a few different countries, but that's the first time I've ever seen one of those. So kind of a neat thing. Over there. Okay. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna go till about 7:30, and then I may come back on later, but I have to do my meds and eat. And I do have a gift away here for the end of the streaming demon. Like I said, I think I'm going to go till about 7:30. I'm starting to get tired. I've been on for an hour and 18 minutes, and for me, that's a bunch. I remember when I was younger, I did like 6-hour stream or something. I can't do that no more. Oop, got a foreigner in here. Let's put the boar back up there. $19.64 Canada. Chunk, 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 chunk. Bunch of junk, followed by more junk. With a chance of even more junk. And that's it. Just one Canadian. One Canadian. Grab up another. Alright. This may be the last roll, and then I'll do a gift away. of one of these dollar coins, and I will let the winner pick which one they want. What in the world? This is one somebody tried to eat. Make a little bite out of this one. Oops. Take Chewy out of there because I found a Canadian in this roll. A 81. Surprised I haven't found a dime yet. I usually end up turning up at least one dime. But not this time. I still like the Bermuda boar. Pretty cool. Yeah. Sandwich here, two of them stuck together. And they're both nasty shields. I'm getting skunked. Yep. Just got one put in. Alright. Where are we at here? Alright, one more and then I'm gonna gift away $1. It's either gonna be a George Washington dollar or a Susan Anthony dollar. First courtesy of the community room at my apartment building, where I found them in the coin slot of the drink machine. Oh. Oops. Well, we'll look at that one next time. Alrighty, what we got here? Nothing, 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 nothing. And followed by nothing, 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 nothing. Wow, a whole bunch of nothings in here. A lot of shields in this roll. The ultimate nothings. Yuck. Whoops. That one's on the floor. Absolutely nada. Nada, zero, zippy. I hate to end on nada, zero, zippy. Just terrible. I don't want to. Let me do one more. I'm going to go till I find one more, and then we will do the giveaway. And I'll go get me some leftover salmon from last night. It was really good. I cooked that one up pretty. I did. Okay, let her rip. All over the floor. Yeah, that's fine. It's not looking good. Come on now. I want some more on the floor. I can't get down to get them. That's the problem. Kind of hurts me to do that. Chunk, 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 oh, chunk. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. I'm not finding anything. I know I said I was going to keep going until I found something, but what if I don't find anything else? What if everything has shut down for the night? I have to keep sitting here. Nothing. They sound good, right? Oh, I hate finding shield pennies when I'm detecting. And half the time it's not even a whole shield penny. So it gives you this really strange sound because it's not a whole penny. It has already been eaten away. Not that I haven't been detecting for a while. I haven't been at all this year, actually. I just haven't been well enough. I really want to go, but I think I'm gonna ask Sir Benji if I can come and detect his yard, because the sewer guys were there and they've been digging, and they're going to be digging anyway. And he doesn't have his detector anymore. Oh, goody. I finally get a break. Yeah, he sold his detector to Fleabag. And I've been meaning to go buy Fleabags. He's in my general area. And see if we can find a place to go. Neither one of us can detect for very long because we're both sick. But anyway, come on, open up. Okay, so this is going to be my last roll, and then I'm going to give away $1. So I've just been so sick. Right when the weather started turning good enough to go, they found a whole bunch of blood clots in my lungs. So I didn't get to go. I couldn't breathe well enough to last for longer than 5 minutes. And I'm still not up to par, but I'm better. I've been getting out, getting a little exercise, going to yard sales and all that. Oh, I was supposed to quit. Oh, well, finish this roll. We'll be done. I gotta quit because I gotta eat. I got to eat. What's this? This thing is so shiny. It almost looks like a proof, but it's not. Yeah, I need to do that. What we got here? What we find here? Oh, look. It's a weedy. Let's see if there's anything else in this roll. Oops, I just knocked another one on the floor. My aide's going to be mad tomorrow when she gets here and there's paper and pennies all over the floor. Because when I knock them down there, I have a hard time picking them up. All right. Let me put these in the thing and we'll flip that over and then we'll figure out how we're going to give this. Well, I know how we're going to give it away. We'll just do it easy. We're not going to do a duck race or any of that mess. We're going to have you guess what date you think this Wheatie is based on the condition of the reverse. So post your guess. No, I'm not doing cats and dogs tonight. I'm too tired, but I may do another one of these because I still got to do the rest of this box. So we may do some cats and dogs. But the problem is I don't have the sound effects anymore. I don't have any of the stuff to really do it. If I can get the other software working, we might do that. That's been a big hold up. Okay. Bart says 46. Chris says 53. It says there are 4 people in my room. So a couple of you need to make a guess here. And while you're figuring that out, I'll show you the 2 coins I have, and whoever wins gets to pick one of these. And then I'll put that back. But we have this lovely lady. Oh, there's a P over there. I didn't notice that before. Whoops. Let's stand her on her head. Or we have this one. It's a George. It's a George. Oh, now it says there's only 2 people here. So one of you guys is going to win. Whoever is closest without going over. 58. So that means Chris Helms is the winner with 53. Chris, you want George or Susan? You want Susan? Okay. I'm going to put George back in the jar. We'll give him away next time. I think I have your address, Chris. If I don't, see, I don't even have any of my stuff programmed in anymore. Everything's gone. Oh, email me just in case. Because, yeah. And I'm not sure when I'm going to do this other half. It probably is going to be on the weekend. But I do have to go eat because I will be sick if I don't. So And I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. So anyway, I got halfway through. We found a bunch of stuff. Let me recap real quick what all we got so far today. And I'm just going to start sliding them under so we can take a quick look. We got the 58D Canadians. We got a bunch of them. 81, 64, 81. Oh, my favorite one. My favorite find so far today. The Bermuda Boar. That almost tricked me. That is cool. 1995 Bermuda. Then we got a Lincoln Life. And a 1991 Canadian. Got a bunch of Canadians. 79 Canadian. Weedy. 40. 53. 1999 Canadian. Oops. Flip her over. Another 91 Canadian. 79 Canadian. A lot of Canadians. 66 Canadian. 58D. Wheat dude. A wheat dude. 5070 wheat dude. 81 Canadian. And there's my 44S. The S is a little weak, but it is an S. This is a real weak Canadian. 79. Another Lincoln Life, different one. All right. Thanks, Bart. Keep an eye out. I'm going to try and do some things even if they're wrong. 95 Canadian. Oops, which I just threw on the floor. Yeah, I'm doing my wrap up while the feed is still live so I can go back later and have a running count of what came out of this box. 66 Canadian. 2001 Canadian. A lot of Canadian. 63 Canada. Oh, this is that centennial thing. The 1867, 1967. I like those. Those are cool. Another Canadian. 64 Canadian. And last but not least, an 84 Canadian. So that's pretty good haul for, you know, just part of the box. So, and of course, once again, my favorite. I just think that's so cool. Alrighty, I will be signing off now and be back sometime in the next couple of days because I got to finish this box and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I still have 20 rolls of pennies left to do. So that's where I'm at. And I've been on here an hour and 40 minutes. And so I need to get up, move around so I don't get more blood clots. So I shall see y'all soon. Thank you so much for stopping by. M3 says meow. Good night. Thanks for being here.